Hello everyone, this is Richard from Modern Healthspan. In May 2020, Dr. Katcher released a preprint article of a study in which the epigenetic age of rats was reduced by 54%. This was achieved by injecting the rats with a substance derived from blood plasma called ELIXIR or E5. 2 follow-up studies are being conducted to see how long rats would remain alive if given the treatment repeatedly. One of these is using E5, organized by Dr. Katcher, and one using the blood plasma of young rats, conducted by Professor Prof Goya. Today we'll have a quick update on the current status from Dr. Katcher and Professor Goya's experiments. Let's see how they're going. We will start with Professor Goya's results. First, a disclaimer that in this video we are sharing a study that we found interesting. It is not a recommendation or medical advice.
Here is the document describing the trial as published from HEALS. This experiment is being run by Professor Goya, and it started in November last year. It is to test the effects of young blood on older rats. In this case, the rats were 25 months when the experiment started, in November. This would be about 60 years for a human. The experiment will be to compare the survival of the rats when treated with injections of young blood plasma compared to that of the controls. The protocol that Professor Goya is following is to use 17 Sprague-Dawley rats, 8 of which are in the control group and will receive no special treatment, and 9 of which will receive injections of young blood plasma every 2 weeks, which will continue until they die of natural causes.
As we just heard, Professor Goya is using the blood plasma of young rats, and they were treated every 15 days. His experiment is now complete, as all the rats in both groups have died. Here are the survival curves for the 2 groups. The treated group are in black and untreated in white. We can see that on average the lifespan of the treated group was extended, but they did not see an extension of maximum lifespan. Here are a couple of images showing the treated rats with the controls. We can see that the treated rats are visibly more healthy, with much better coat quality and looking more alert. Rats tend to gain weight as they age, and the treated rats are slimmer. To summarize the results, the treated rats remained in better health for longer than the untreated. The average lifespan was extended, the untreated group having a lifespan of 29.8 months, and the treated having an average lifespan of 32 months. 29.8 months is about the equivalent of a 74-year-old human, and 32 months is about the equivalent of an 80-year-old human. The maximum lifespan was not significantly increased, but the morbidity was compressed. That is to say, the rats had a longer period in which they were healthy. Blood samples were taken regularly during the experiment and have been preserved. These will be sent to Dr. Steve Horvath's lab for analysis to see how the epigenetic age of the rats changed over the course of the study. Now let's have a look at Dr. Katcher's experiment. His study started later and is still ongoing. His rats are about 31 months old now and have been given their 3rd set of E5 treatment. According to Professor Goya, the average lifespan of a rat is around 36 months, so they have about 5 months to go before they reach this point. According to our latest information, none of the treated rats have died, and for controls, we will have to update you later. In the meantime, if you would like to keep up to date with the latest information from Dr. Katcher and Uven Technology, please feel free to sign up to the newsletter from NTZ Publishing at this link. The link is also in our description. We will continue to keep you updated on our channel. Please stay tuned.